most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, Debby is here, or at least the outer edges of Debby. We'll feel the full force of it tomorrow, but we've got some showers and some heavier ones now in places like Franklin County and just to the east of Lancaster County, although some are starting to move in. But let's focus where the heaviest rain is, Franklin and Fulton County, really. And we can see here in Letterkenny, just to the north of Chambersburg, there's a pretty heavier shower moving right along the turnpike, and Shippensburg could be getting a little bit wet this morning as well. This is what we can anticipate today, similar to yesterday. A shower here, a shower there, some mist at times, some drizzle, and a heavier shower pushing through at times. But Chambersburg is wet this morning, 66 degrees, just 2/100 of an inch of rain so far. I do not expect a lot of rain today in the gauge. And quite frankly, not until tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon for many of us will the heaviest rain occur. But we've got Mercersburg with a pretty good hefty amount so far today, almost a ½ inch of rain in that location. Mercersburg Academy, Penn State, Mount Alto. This is a little more realistic in terms of what most of Franklin County is seeing, right around 1/10 of an inch. East Earl, that's where we just showed you in eastern Lancaster County. There's some showers, 6/100 of an inch of rain. In Fawn Grove in our southern tier, just about 3/100 of an inch of rain in that location. Temperatures are in the 60s this morning. It's not quite as warm as it has been, but Debby's starting to lift north, and as it does, showers are interacting with this stationary front, and these outer tentacles are starting to lift in now. That's why if you do commute to Baltimore, you're taking I-83 south, you're going to run into more of this as Debby is sitting over the Carolinas and pushing northward slowly. Temperatures just to our south are in the 70s. Most of Pennsylvania right now is in the 60s locally, and we anticipate dew points to be right there as well. So it's not quite as oppressive as it was, but dew points to the 70s are lingering to the south. So it's going to feel damp and muggy and moist here through the next couple of days until we move into the weekend. Yesterday's low was 67. The high did almost get to 80. It was 79 degrees. We picked up a little bit of rain at the airport yesterday, just 4/100 of an inch, and we anticipate today and tomorrow to be stuck in the 70s as well, just with the showers and the clouds. But a little damp in Shippensburg, certainly with those showers on the radar getting set to move in. Temperatures topping off in the upper 70s here later today. So the surface map really hasn't changed much. We've got a stationary front just to our south. It's going to be showery and humid today. Heavier rain from Debby is going to start to push in tonight. Now we catch a break here. Not only do I think that this is going to help with our drought, but I also think the heaviest axis of rain is going to be just to our west. And given all the rain that we had the other day, that's not a bad thing. We want this to bust our drought. We just don't want too much of a good thing, and I think we'll avoid that threat. So let's focus on Debby now, pounding the Carolinas and the interior parts of the Carolinas with some heavy rain. Still a tropical storm, by the way. This thing still has winds at 50 miles an hour, and you can start to see these outer bands, these outer tentacles starting to lift to the north. And the track does bring Debby right over top of central Pennsylvania tomorrow afternoon. The heaviest rain is going to be just off to our west, but on the eastern edge of these storms, sometimes we do have a tornado threat, and while it is a very small threat, on the eastern side of these storms, that's where areas are known for spin-ups, which happens to clip York, Lancaster, and Lebanon counties. It's more of a Philly, New York threat tomorrow, but it is something that we'll be watching for some of those brief tornadoes. And excessive rainfall on Friday, yeah, we're right in the heart of that too. Now, 1 to 3 inches of rain, I think we'll be able to handle. It's flash flooding that I'm concerned about, similar to what we had Tuesday. Given the amount of rain that has fallen so far this week. So we'll keep an eye on it. Just some spotty showers today, although some of them could be heavy. Here's overnight. We'll start to see the rain pick up a bit, but notice tomorrow morning here, like during the daybreak show, most of us are just seeing spotty showers. The heaviest axis of rain continues to sit off to the west, and then it starts to work its way east during the day. There's going to be times where these long, elongated rain bands will start to affect us here during the day on Friday. But between 5 and 8 o'clock, it's out of here. And then the drier air shifts in here for Saturday, and it just looks like a great weekend. So in terms of rainfall, I expect that the rain, the heaviest rain, is going to be off to the west. We can see for many of us, 1 to 3 inches of rain should do it. It's going to be a helpful rain, though. 7-day forecast showing you it will be breezy here over the next couple of days from Debby. And this is going to help with the drought. There's no doubt about that. But then we turn dry again, and look at those comfortable days ahead as we move into the weekend and next week. So a chance to really catch our breath after this storm passes through.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous. Just got to get to Saturday.
We'll take the rain. Yeah.
Thank you, Brett. We'll be right back.